Have you ever tested your hydrogen water bottle and thought, why isn't this measuring up? Well, you might be falling for one of the 5 common misconceptions about testing hydrogen water bottles. Today we're breaking them down so you can avoid making the same mistakes and making sure you get the most out of your hydrogen water bottle. And this time we're mixing in a little curry sauce just to help it really stick. Huge shout out to our amazing supporters on Patreon and YouTube for helping us make these videos possible. Want to support more content like this? Check the links below and join the H2Minutes community. Misconception number 1. My hydrogen water bottle was guaranteed to hit a certain concentration, but it didn't. Hydrogen companies love advertising exact hydrogen levels like 5 milligrams per liter or ppm. But in reality, concentrations are always in a range like the weather forecast. No hydrogen product gives exact milligrams per liter H2 concentration every single time. Dissolved hydrogen levels change. Think of it as trying to hit a bullseye on a moving target range. Every bottle has its own H2 concentration peak and H2 range, thanks to minor differences in parts, performances, and personal use. Variables such as water level, water temperature, PEM efficiency, H2 cell temperature, and even electrolytic cell performance can shake things up in every cycle. H2 companies love showing off their peak H2 concentrations because it looks good in ads or marketing, like flexing your best photo on social media. But in the real world, it's smarter to think of hydrogen water concentrations from products or bottles as a range. If a bottle advertises 5 milligrams per liter and independent tests confirm it, you'll likely get between 4 to 5 milligrams per liter on most days. My hydrogen company, H2 Hub, focuses on average concentrations because it's a more realistic reflection of what you'll get with regular use. We show you the averages, not the best one-off results, because we keep it real. For example, Steph Curry is the best shooter and three-point shooter in the game. But does he make every shot? Of course not. Some games are amazing and some are average. Your hydrogen water bottle works the same way. Expect a range, not perfection. Misconception number 2. If my bottle was third-party tested at a certain level, it should perform at that level every time. People are often tricked by hydrogen bottle marketing or influencers into believing there's a perfect product. They're expecting a perfect hydrogen water bottle, high concentration, BPA free, great build quality, all at an incredibly low price. Sorry to burst your bubble, but it doesn't work that way. The H2 industry is similar to others. Most time you get what you pay for. Perfection is rare or non-existent. Don't just trust the marketing. Dig for the facts. Focus on bottles that are verified as safe, use a PEM membrane, and have the capacity to generate a high concentration of hydrogen. The key word here is capacity. Make sure there's credible third-party testing to back up the company's claims. You want proof or evidence that the bottle can hit those high concentrations, not just marketing hype. Remember, test results show what the bottle can do, but it does not mean it'll hit those levels every single time. The reports reflect the product's potential, not a guarantee of every use. Once you found a solid bottle, remember the performance can vary depending on break-in period, water level, water temperature, and even how you use it. It won't always hit its top numbers, but it'll give you solid results more times than not. If a bottle legitimately has the capacity to generate high H2 concentrations in water, it's likely to perform better than others on the market. Think of it like a pro athlete. Some days they're on fire, other days they're just good, but always better than the average player. For example, my boy Steph Curry can score 60 points in a game. He's a record holder three-point shooter and one of the best to ever play. He is capable of scoring 60 points in the NBA, but he doesn't do it every game. My son Ty is 12 and he's getting really good at basketball, but scoring 60 points in an NBA game is just not possible for him right now. The difference here is capacity. That's the same for hydrogen water bottles. Some have a higher ceiling and some don't. So just because one test hits 5 milligrams per liter doesn't mean every use will. But when you know the bottle's got the goods, you know you're in good hands. Misconception number 3. I can buy any blue drops and get accurate results. When people hear about testing hydrogen water, they run to Amazon and grab the cheapest or first reagent they see. Big mistake. Not all hydrogen water test reagents are created equal, folks. In fact, only 2 brands are trustworthy, H2 Blue and Ms. H2 reagent drops. Ms. drops may or may not still be around, but H2 Blue definitely is. Since influencers like Gary Brecka have been hyping up hydrogen water bottles, knockoff reagents have flooded the market. But these newer brands haven't proven their accuracy, and we put several of them to the test ourselves. Spoiler alert, they're not great. H2 Blue has been the go-to for years, and its results have been verified by gas chromatography. Mist drops, developed by researchers in Japan with a stellar reputation. We've tested several of these newer reagents through my company H2 Hub, and guess what? All of them showed hydrogen levels 30 to 70% higher than what was actually in the water. Pure marketing fluff. Imagine thinking you're getting double the amount of hydrogen you are. These inflated numbers give you a false sense of how much hydrogen gas you're actually ingesting. Worse, it helps companies exaggerate product claims, mislead consumers, and engage in false advertising, so don't fall for it. If you want real numbers, stick with H2 Blue until another reliable brand comes along. If you want the truth about these new reagents? Check out our test report linked in the description of this video. Anyone can put on a Steph Curry jersey. Anyone can pick up a ball and pretend to be him. But the results you get on the basketball court will be completely different if what's inside the jersey are two different things. Same goes for these reagents. Just because it looks the same does not mean it is the same. Misconception number 4, using H2 Blue is foolproof and should give me accurate results every time. Some claim H2 Blue isn't reliable, but that's like saying a ruler is broken because you measured wrong. Yes, improper use can lead to error, but H2 Blue is actually a solid tool when handled correctly. It uses methylene blue and colloidal platinum to detect and measure hydrogen gas in water. Think of it as a mini chemical detective. It causes a redox reaction where hydrogen reacts with methylene blue and platinum helps the process along. Methylene blue is an oxidant, hydrogen gas is a reductant, and platinum acts as a catalyst. It's all based on chemistry and a 1-to-1 ratio where one H2 molecule reacts with one methylene blue molecule. When used right, correct water volume, temperature, and technique, H2 Blue delivers accurate results. In fact, it's been tested against the hydrogen gas measurement gold standard, gas chromatography, and it's within 2 to 10% of GC, which is impressive considering human error. It's a straightforward method used in industries worldwide, from food to water testing because it works and is accurate. The technical term for this method is called oxidimetry or titration, and is widely used by scientists. Research has shown that the methylene blue with platinum titration method with the right conditions and technique is almost as accurate as high-end electrochemical sensors, measuring up to 99.95% of the hydrogen gas in water. Need proof? Check out this article. This hydrogen reagent method was originally developed in Japan, the epicenter of hydrogen research. The Japanese brand Miz and the USA brand H2 Blue have been around for a long time. So it's not just marketing, but it's backed by solid science. The real issue is user error, not the tool itself. Most complaints come from improper testing, not the product failing itself. Sure, a product might underperform, but more times than not, user mistakes cause bad results. Even something small, like not keeping the meniscus of the water above the 6 milliliter line, can mess up the results by 20 to 30%. And stirring too much? You're mixing the hydrogen right out of the water, like shaking a can of soda before opening it. Watch our video on H2 Blue if you want to measure hydrogen correctly at home. The truth is H2 Blue takes skill, and once you get the hang of it, your results can be spot on. For example, I know how to play basketball, and I'm pretty good at it. It's a pretty simple concept. Dribble a basketball and shoot it in the hoop. But Steph Curry is much better with this thing in his hand than I am. That is because he's put in more effort, more practice, and developed his skills and craft more diligently than I have. Now put H2 Blue in our hands, and I'm going to put my money on me every time. Misconception number 5. I should be able to get the same test results as the experts. Here's a reality check. Not all testing results are created equal. Every industry has authorities and organizations that regulate and verify product performance. These are some examples of those organizations. Also, there are independent labs and credible testing companies that also provides critical performance data for a range of products, including test reports. They test products to see if they do what they claim, ensuring quality and safety. The hydrogen industry is no different. Leading authorities like IHSA, H2Analytics, Japanese Hydrogen Promotion Association, and my company H2 Hub test and evaluate hydrogen products. The professionals behind these companies are industry veterans, engineers, scientists, and medical researchers, ensuring credible and accurate results. They know their stuff. They're not your average DIY tester. Their results are objective and reliable, meaning you can trust their evaluations. So thinking your at-home tests can rival those of industry experts? Not likely. For example, at H2 Hub, we use the highly accurate H2 Blue test reagent. When used correctly, H2 Blue can deliver excellent results. In the near future, we plan on purchasing an electrochemical hydrogen sensor, which provides a near equivalent level of accuracy to that of gas chromatography, the gold standard for measuring dissolved hydrogen gas. However, it is unrealistic for an everyday consumer to expect the same level of accuracy when using H2 Blue at home. We've been using this reagent for over a decade, refining our technique and testing methods. Our process has been carefully developed, including learning how each hydrogen water product works best and creating a product-specific testing methodology before measurement. This allows us to approach near laboratory level precision, sometimes coming within 2 to 5% of GC. It's a mix of skill and science, and practice makes perfect. Even then, our results can slightly differ from lab tests. So it is unrealistic for a consumer to expect lab level precision or even our level of precision. What you should aim for is confirming your product's performance is within 15 to 30% of what the experts found. For example, if an authority test results show 5 milligrams per liter, then try to confirm the bottle is producing 3 to 4 milligrams per liter. It's important to recognize that due to human error and lack of experience, you're unlikely to achieve the same level of accuracy that we do. Measuring H2 concentration using H2 Blue, a titration method, is more of a skill than a science. It's a craft, not just following instructions. It takes significant practice to master it and get accurate results. If the H2 product that you're interested in has a legitimate test report from trusted authorities, like H2Analytics, H2 Hub, or Japanese Hydrogen Product Association, to rely on their testing instead of assuming your test results are more accurate. Instead of matching industry leaders' exact numbers, focus on confirming that the bottle is measuring near our test ranges. Remember, it's like a professional sports team. Our testing methods have years of practice behind them. While you may get great test results at home, you may not be able to match expert precision. Trust the authorities. They became authorities for a reason. Sure, you can shoot hoops in your driveway, but are you going to be able to hit Curry's level of accuracy? Probably not. There you have it, 5 misconceptions about hydrogen water testing. Busted. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss another video. This is just one of many in our series on hydrogen water bottles and testing, so make sure you check out the others in the description of this video. And that was your tested and approved dose of H2 in minutes.